Alright, B Money 420. I'm redoing this video because of a little bit of advice I got from a friend D Darko 2012. He told me about the Screencast-O-Matic and the benefits. So I'm hoping I don't have to re-record this because my microphone, I'm pretty sure it's from World War I. So this one, two superpowers fight like kids. The relations between U.S. and China have worsened significantly over just about 4 days. As a response to the U.S. plans to sell a large batch of arms to Taiwan that Beijing considers a part of its territory, China threatened to introduce sanctions against a number of U.S. companies. China also suspended military exchanges with the U.S. Now, the scandal erupted on January 29th is when this whole thing started. We announced a planned arms deal with Taiwan, the largest arms deal in history between the two countries. The U.S. plans to sell Taiwan Patriot Advanced Capability 3 Black Hawk helicopters. You motherfucker. So, that's kind of an important one. And equipment for protection of the island's communication systems. The deal itself is worth $6.4 million. In the future, Taiwan may spend another $0.5 billion on spare parts, kind of getting them on the comeback, you know. The agreement was actually reached back in October of 2008 under the Bush administration. China obviously angry because it considers the Taiwan government to be separatist, and all deals with it would be unlawful. Beijing froze the military dialogue with the U.S. in 2008, but it was resumed in the beginning of 2009 when new administration took office. What are the odds? In November 2009, Barack himself visited China. He claimed he supported the One China policy, which means that he does not recognize the independent Taiwan government. He said he was hoping that Beijing and Taipei would soon be able to solve all of their issues. It turned out that the Americans didn't ever intend to stop arming anti-communist Taiwan, which we've been doing since '49. China being quick in its reaction, on the 30th of January, the U.S. ambassador to China was called to the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs. China expressed its protest with regard to the U.S. intent to complete the Taiwan deal. Vice Foreign Minister He Yafei said the U.S. actions caused consequences that both sides are unwilling to see. China's defense ministry had even stronger reaction to the deal. They said the arms sales would cause severe harm to overall U.S.-China cooperation. The defense ministry said the Chinese military would fight any move to hurt the country's sovereignty. Never give in, compromise the issue. Chinese military officials asked U.S. not to break Taiwan-related obligations that it undertook, most likely meaning the American-Chinese agreements of '79 and '82 that talked about the respective territorial integrity of the partner and non-interference with internal affairs. Let's go ahead and move the second page if it'll work here without any ridiculous pop-ups. I guess we're not getting that luxury today. Okay. Here it says that the U.S. stands by its rights to sell arms to Taiwan. The U.S. State Department spokeswoman Laura Tischler said the sale contributes to maintaining security and stability across the Taiwan Strait, a view echoed obviously by Taiwan's President Ma Ying-jeou. It will let Taiwan feel more confident and secure so we can have more interactions with China, he said. Beijing reacted promptly, saying the planned U.S. arms sale sends the wrong signal to Taiwan and will encourage the arrogance of independence forces within Taiwan and hinder the peaceful development of the cross-strait ties. So they're actually saying that it's the exact opposite of what the Americans and Ma Ying-jeou is saying. On the 31st, again this is day 3 of the whole thing, China imposed sanctions against 2 American firms who actively participated in the deal. Chinese paper reported Sunday that the U.S. decision to trade with Taiwan will cause virtually complete freeze of the country's military exchange. According to the newspaper, Bobby Gates, head of the Pentagon, will not be visiting Beijing. The heads of general staff will not exchange visits, and military ships will not be coming to the partners' ports. China has also halted Chinese-American consultations on the issue of strategic safety, arms control, and non-proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Non-proliferation. We said it right that time. This is not the first scandal in regards to relations in America and China. Within the last month, both countries blamed each other for violation of WTO rules. Seems the Taiwan issue will remain a bone of contention. The ability to supply arms to the island is a symbol of superiority over China for the U.S. For China, the cessation of this supply would be a signal of strength and ability to challenge the U.S., at least in the Far East. Quite an interesting one. Again, I'm just going with the old Pravda.ru. The Russian news, pretty much my favorite. So, discuss.